guys, this is Sandra Carr-Moore. I'm here and I just love looking after people, and although I'm starting right there, I'm here to talk about living a good and a righteous life as good quality law-abiding citizens. I have been a Christian since I was about age 12. I got baptized, and before that I started going to church from like age 7. So for me, I received a clear understanding of what it was that the church was saying that God required of us from that very early age, and so it has colored my life so beautifully, and I'm really appreciating the contributions of my parents. When they were unable to attend church, they ensured that the children went to church, and we went to BBS and all of those little church functions. It was done in such a way that we were just made clear on that we are supposed to be good quality law-abiding citizens, and then serving Christ brings you above and beyond that, because he requires perfection, and he is perfection, and so he gave us the sacrifice of his son so that we can be perfect. So in my estimation, and in my feeling, in my thoughts, in my belief system, we can only be Christians working to attain the highest standard of compliance to the laws of God and man, or good quality law-abiding citizens who are still yet to commit to go above to the Christian walk. I don't think we should go about calling people sinners, because a sin is something that goes against your own self, it goes against the law, and if it is that the law is put in place when people die, then it means that in order for you to not appear on God's scale as a suicidal, then you have to ensure that you are keeping the law to fit into God's standards. So these are some of the things that people will call gray areas, and it will be called a sin if you break the law and then you become a criminal, or a class 1, 2, whatever, however they name it and describe it under the law. So what the government or the system in Jamaica that I've recognized is that we have so many churches, and a lot of the persons here have learned about being legal, good quality law-abiding citizens just by following the principles of the Bible, by following the principles of the church, and so they generally get around and get by. But when it comes to doing business, then they have to go and do the research and ensure that there's the nitty-gritties and the fine prints of the governmental legal system is adhered to. So I mean, I'm getting all mixing up with Christ and all manner of things, but we have to live a life of oneness, and we have to ensure that in walking the walk of Christ, we not only speak to obeying the Bible, but speak to finding ways to apply and ensure that we are applying the principles of the Bible in every single area and aspect of our lives, being truthful and honest to the depths of our souls, and letting it all out, even if not before friends, but finding a space of quiet and mindfulness to meditate and to speak to what is actually in your heart, so that you are able to deal with what it is that you need to deal with. I'm completing my training with a Master's of Science of Psychology, and I'm working towards practicing as a general practitioner. And it's another level of schooling, but it's also a practical thing. I've been petitioning to the government to include me in their doctors list and all of those things. And I see that as this activity as my ultimate ministry. It's something that I've been working on from high school. I love the sciences, or maybe even from before high school, I love the sciences. And so I'm trying to get that finished, and I'm trying to use these moments to share what it is that comes upon my heart with such force that I have to just let it out. Blessings.